Good morning, Journey Family Church. I want to start this off by saying that I'm totally out of my comfort zone, but I'm so happy to be doing this because I know God has placed a word on my heart to share with all of you. And I encourage you that if you have something that you've been wanting to share, but fear has creeped in, that to just go out and do it. Because especially during these times, people need to be encouraged, and people are feeling fear themselves, and they're feeling lonely. And I know that when we put these words out there, that it helps to encourage people and to hear the positive of what's going on in someone else's life. And so that's why I wanted to do this. But I wanted to talk about waiting seasons. And I know that all of us have either gone through them or are currently going through one right now. And they can be hard because that means patience. And patience is hard because we want things to happen on our timing. And we forget that it should be on God's timing because He has the best intentions for us. And I know through my past experiences, even with, for example, looking for a future husband, it was hard to wait because I wanted it to happen then. I've always had a dream of getting married and having kids, and I wanted it to happen right then and there. But I couldn't find the right Christian guy for myself, and it became discouraging for myself because I just wanted it to be when I want it to happen. And God didn't give that to me until, He didn't give me the Christian man I wanted until, or was praying for it, until I gave Him total control over it. I wasn't trying to control it for myself anymore. But it took a lot of waiting and a lot of trusting and a lot of praying. And I just want to say that through this waiting season that you may be in, to keep worshiping and praising God. Because when you give, I have a little thing that I'm reading right now. It's from the Live from Sadie Robertson. And she said, when you feel His presence, it will change everything. It's going to give you a reason to have faith and believe again, to celebrate and unite with other people. For some, it will provide a reason to just keep going. Wherever you are, whatever you're going through, find God's presence in it, because that is all you really need. In John 15:7, Jesus says, if you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. The thing I got from that is that His provision in your life will be exactly what you need. So don't look to other earthly things to tell you what your timeline should be, or to other people. I know a lot of times I looked to what my siblings, what they did, and I applied it to my life when really that's not, my story isn't theirs. And mine is my own original story, and I needed to just know that. And also when I was doing or looking for what to even talk about, and when I came upon waiting seasons, I came across, which of course talking about perfect timing and God's timing, I flipped to what I wrote down before, and from January 3rd, and I put down, God's timing is perfect. Waiting is hard, but it's worth it. Breathe, let go of the need to know how everything goes. God gets no glory from your need to control this. Give it to God and watch fresh winds blow. And I think that the most important thing is to remember that. And right there, I was again reminded that God truly is listening, and He knows what your heart is wanting. And I encourage you to keep pursuing Him even through the frustrating times of things not happening on your timeline, because it needs to be His. He has the best intentions for your heart and for your life, and He truly is listening to your prayers. And even if it doesn't happen the way that you prayed for it, it's going to happen in a way that's more abundant and more fulfilling for your life, because that's who God is. And when you're in His presence, He fills you with His love, and you won't be worried about when something happens, because you'll just be focused on Him. And when your focus is on Him, that's when He'll give you what you've been praying for, what you need in your life. And I just thank you for listening to me today. And I can't wait to be in church again with all of you. This definitely was an eye-opener during this time, for sure, to see how much I even took church for granted at times, because it was such like a normal thing for me to go every Sunday, to where when it was taken away, I saw how much I needed it and how much I miss it now. So I thank you for listening, and I hope to see all of you soon. Bye.